So guys, I'm gonna be answering the most common questions that they ask me about leasing with Swift. They ask like what kind of trucks they have available. They have from new Peterbilts to new Kenworths, Volvos, some international, and a lot of Freightliners. What are the payments? You want to lease a truck? You want to lease between a 23 to 25 Freightliner or a Volvo? Payments are going to be between $450 to $540. You want to get like a 25 to 26 Kenworth or Volvo, they're between $620 to $680. I believe the Volvo, the new Volvos and the new Peterbilts, 2026. They're at $720 weekly payments. The new 2027 Peterbilts, they're $740 a week. That's just a truck. The next question that they ask, the deductions. How much are the deductions? So to put it on these terms, like let's say me, I pay $720 for my Peterbilt weekly. With my deductions on the free pass, insurance, and my maintenance escrow, the IFTA and all that, it comes out to $1,050 a week. So you just put it 720 minus 1,050. So it's like a $340 or $350. I can't get the calculator here. Well, deductions, 350, let's say, of deduction and 720 of your payments. But let's say you get a used truck that the payments are $500, your weekly deductions are gonna be between $800 to $900 a week. Because there's a maintenance account that you have to put like between 5 cents per mile, 8 cents per mile, 10 cents per mile, whatever you want, and that's it. That's whatever mileage you do for the week. That's gonna be deducted for your check, for your maintenance account. It's a saving maintenance account for you. So it depends on how much you want to put in. 10%, 8 cents per mile, 8, whatever. But the weekly payments, deductions, it's between $900 to $1,050 max. And plus your maintenance account deductions. That counts like you put 2,000 miles on 10 cents on your maintenance account, cents per mile. That's $200. They're gonna deduct for your maintenance account. You want to put less, you can put less. The good thing on the maintenance account, that let's say you have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you haven't touched that account because your truck haven't messed up or break down or nothing. You can take out that money for you to use as personal, and they can advance it to you like really quick. Like requested, let's say right now, in 5 minutes it's approved, you get the money. You get the $2,000 or $3,000 that fast. That's a good thing on the maintenance account. But let's say your truck breaks down or a tire blew up, and it's gonna be $1,000 or $2,000 because it's gonna replace 2 tires or whatever, and you don't have money for your maintenance account. Swift's gonna pay that, but on your next check, you're gonna be negative for your weekly truck and deductions plus the negative on your tires that you're gonna Swift pay. So let's say $1,000 for your tires, $1,000 for your truck and deductions. That's $2,000. So that week, your settlement, if you do, let's say, take home $2,500, they're gonna deduct the $2,000, and your check is gonna be at $500. If you do $2,000 that week, you're gonna be zero for that week. So that's that. The next thing is, what's the speed of the trucks? The speed on the trucks for lease operators, it's 68 cruise control and 71 the pedal. So you're not like a company driver that you can max out at 65, but as a company driver you get those like a 30-minute thing that you can go as fast as 68 miles per hour for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, you're done. You can only go as fast as 65 miles an hour. But as a lease operator, 68 cruise control, 71 to a pedal. The next question that I've been asked: how do you request home time? Home time as a lease operator, you're on your own. You're your own business. You can choose your dates. You can choose your loads. It's your business. You don't have to ask permission to Swift. Hey, can I have next week off? Whatever. No. Let's say I just did my last load. You're gonna have to put when are you gonna be available again. So you just put, let's say today's the 28th. I just finished my load. It's gonna ask you when are you gonna be available for your next load. So in your next load, you're gonna put 5/4/2026 because you're gonna be available until that date because you're going home. So you just choose whenever you want to go home. You don't have to ask permission to nobody. So you don't have like your driver leader. You don't need to tell her, oh, I'm gonna go home or whatever. No, just put your PTA, what day you're gonna be available. That's it. You go home. You choose your loads on the load board. You can't find nothing on the load board that you like. Just send a macro or a message to the planning or your driver leader. Tell them that, hey, I'm trying to go home. Can you find me a load closer to I can get home? And they'll find you something. But usually it's just you. Like it's your business. You run it how you want. The other question that I've been asked is, can I do things to my truck? The inside, like, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I put logos on it? On that, I'm not so sure, but you can install your TV, your PS5, it has a fridge, it has a converter, 18 watt, I think it has an 18 watt converter, and yeah, you can put your logos, whatever you want on the outside, and lightning, whatever lights you want to put on the truck, just to be DOT approved. Not something that is gonna get you tickets or gonna get stopped or whatever. Just treat your truck really well, because on the day that you want to end your contract with Swift and you're gonna turn in your truck, they're gonna check if you did something messed up on your truck on the inside or on the outside that they're gonna have to fix. So on the escrow account, they're gonna deduct that money that you have there so they can fix the truck from the inside or the outside, whatever you did onto the truck. Another thing that being asked, do Swift lease operators have cameras? Yes, we do have cameras, but they're facing outward. They're not facing inside. They do have the inside camera facing inside, but it's covered. They have side cameras too, but they don't see you, like completely you, while driving or sleeping or nothing. They're just watching the outside. So don't freak out if you see a camera that has a bunch of lenses on the side or in the front or in the front. Inside is always covered, so they won't see you. The side cameras, they won't see you. They only see the outside, and the front-facing camera, the outside, watching just the outside. So don't worry about the camera. It's all good. And another thing is, they train you before you can start by yourself when you do lease. I started as a company driver, so my mentor trained me doing the com data tablet and all that for my time, for my loads and everything. But let's say you want to start leasing with Swift, you see some guys on YouTube or TikTok, just message them and tell them, hey, I just started here at Swift. Can you help me run how to get a load, how to do my macros, and how to do loaded calls, empty calls, all that. And I think most of us at Swift as Lease, we can help you out like step by step. Just don't worry about that. That's the minimum thing that you can worry about. Like, even if Swift doesn't train you well on that thing on the tablet, any lease operator or company driver, they will help you out. They won't leave you hanging. So don't worry about that. Another question I've been asked: can we fuel up any gas station? Yes, but not the sketchy ones. They need to approve from Com Data card, but like the Maverick, Circle K's, QTs, all the Pilots, Flying J's, TAs, all those gas stations we can put. If you find like a gas station that is cheaper on the diesel, just find it on your Com Data card map. If it's approved, you can fill up there or wherever you want, but just it has to be a Com Data available fuel station. Like me, I only stop at the Pilots or Flying J just to park, just do my 10-hour reset or my 34-hour resets. On Pilots, you only need to fill up, I think, minimum 15 or 20 gallons or 50 gallons once a month, so you can unlock your free showers on the Pilot truck stops. One free shower per day. So let's say you stop on a Pilot, go to a restroom, get a shower just to go to a restroom, and later on the road you stop just for your 10-hour reset, you're gonna go shower. You're not gonna be available. It's not gonna be free anymore. You're gonna have to pay. It's just one-time use per day on the Pilot. Make sure you go to a Lowe's and you fill up more than 50 gallons, you get a free shower, TAs, whatever. But for Pilot, you only need to fill up once, and you have the whole month free showers, one per day. And yes, you can fill up at any gas station that diesel is cheaper. Because on every load that Swift gives you, or on the percentage or cents per mile, they'll give you a fuel surcharge. So whenever they give you a fuel surcharge, always try to do your calculations on how much fuel you're gonna need for that load, and just put that amount of fuel to your truck, so you don't have to spend money on your profit. Sometimes I get a little bit more, like I don't use all my fuel surcharge, and I get a little bonus, $50 or $80 more on my check, because I didn't use all the fuel surcharge. But yeah, like, I don't know what else, what other questions do you have, or you want to lease with Swift? Oh, another thing, like, they've been telling me, hey, I've been seeing videos that it's really hard to get empty trailers with Swift whenever you're dropping or whatever. Yes, sometimes you get those, but Swift has an app, like the Point app, that you can search for empty trailers. And sometimes they messed up too on the app. Like sometimes they'll send you, they have an available trailer like 5-10 miles away, and you go and they're not available. But yeah, it's like any other company, sometimes it's gonna be hard to find an empty trailer. So that empty miles, like Swift is not gonna pay you for those empty miles on the percentage pay. If you're in the cents per mile and Swift sends you to pick up an empty trailer, Swift will pay you for that empty miles. And even if they send you for a load, let's say it's 2-3 hours away, 120, 180 miles away, Swift will pay you 85 cents per mile for that empty miles. And the percentage pay, they don't pay you that empty miles. You get screwed on that. Yeah, if you got any questions, let me know, and then I'll try to find an answer for you guys. I'll see you on the next one, man.